Hey, it's small or big?
Well, it takes a while for it to get to the point where it's actually putting out fruit.
Like what, 5 years?
Probably about 5 years.
Alright, always.
But I only have the one seed, so I do not mess it up.
Or you could just keep it.
I could. That's the other thing.
Bro, what? Wait.
Now you see it.
Corey, look. I think you're missing something.
Nice.
Oh,
You
that.
saw it just before it fell.
Oh,
Funny.
That's hilarious.
It's not even sticky. It's just it has an imprint on it. What's microwaving coffee? That's a crime.
You know it's the real crime.
Not even.
Not even donuts.
Oh, I just know. Bam. No, we could just add those beans to water and not I don't know.
Alright. Switch up.
Dude, this game has a pretty bopping track.
I can't copy you now. Okay, the only thing good about the game is the music. That's the only thing good about the game.
Interesting.
Oh, you did that to teacher. I know you. That's a cat. Did I just see a flying meat? Did I just see a flying piece of meat?
So, the people who eat those food creature things, do they turn it into them?
Yeah,
That's
it is pretty weird.
You know them?
Well, it's like, and they also have to eat. They like have to eat them raw. It's like, I guess like anything like cooked or anything like that, like they get all mushy, and so it's a weird. I guess, and also my character's actually allergic to them. So there's something. So you just said there's kind of a big twist at the very end. So I can't wait to.
alright. So what do you eat?
That's a good question. I don't know.
So what happens if someone doesn't eat those?
Supposedly they just get hungry.
Is that their only food source?
I don't. It seemed like they can eat other stuff because there is a character who like does not believe in eating Bugsnax, and he collects them as like pets. So there has to be other stuff they eat.
Why so much people like this trash can.
My hypothesis is that people in there are eating those. They're probably turning into.
Yeah, see.
How you doing?
That'd be crazy though.
Ya. What's up?
Oop, went the wrong way. I should go to the beach.
Hey, buddy.
This game is very
Aloha, darling. Welcome to Wiggle Wiggle Bottom's Stevie walking tour. Lucky you get an autograph. Oh, I can see you're utterly starstruck. Don't fret, darling. I always have time for my fans. You want me to come back to town? Darling, it will have to wait. I simply cannot rest until I find my muse. And by muse, I mean Bugsnax. Change starts from the outside in, darling. If I want new ideas, I need a new look. How about a wild new hairdo? Get me a Pineangela and we'll see what we can do.
Characters in there. Alright, where'd you go?
Why is there pineapple?
I thought you were right here.
This sandwich. Well, I have food colored games now.
It's chocolate.
That's food.
Hi, that Joe.
Woo! Yeah, that struck a chord. With a new head, I can think new thoughts. That's the magic of Bugsnax. Now my creative juices can flow. I know I'm flowing. I'm flowing. La, 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 la,
This
la,
dish
la.
sucks. This person sucks.
Ooh, this flow is more of a dribble. I need you to turn it up, darling. Find me a grape skeeter. They're too fast for Grandma or I to catch, but maybe you can find a way to slow them down.
Man, she's a goofball. The dog Oh, man.
Oh, I look fabulous. The colors are striking, no? And now the ideas will flow. They're gonna flow. Ooh, any second now. Come on now. I assure you. Who am I kidding? I have nothing. There simply isn't a snack on this beach that can give me the inspiration that I need. Which is why you should look in the desert. I need a look that pops, a look that's hot. Darling, I would be so delighted if you could go to the scorched gorge and catch 2 pop ticks. Drop it.
Fine. raise up.
The audacity.
You ready to read? So Bro was hoping you'd also be able to join us for reading.
Perhaps.
Alright.
Wait. You read your chiropractic food?
Mm-mm. Genesis chapter 35, verse 129. Two people change. God said to Jacob, set off and go up to Bethel. Live there and make an altar there. You know what? I think this could be the flexibility from here on out, since you'll get actually like the full hour after reading. As if it's a short, then you could use a Bible Project card. So I could be flexible with that. Would you like to use a Bible Project card?
Yeah. I don't have any yet.
Oh,
No, Boris.
spiritual beings. Make sure nothing is playing. Good.
Do you think you would get copyright strike if you even just had that? In
No, it's like the intention is not to like I'm not hitting play. I'm just. Alright, so angels and cherubim. Let's do it.
We've been talking about spiritual beings in the Bible, and we've looked at how God is in the heavenly realms, but not by himself. There's a whole staff team that the Bible calls the Divine Council.
But in the Bible, there are still more beings in the spiritual realm, like the cherubim and also the angels.
So let's talk about them. Okay, first, the cherubim. These are chubby little babies with wings, right?
No, you gotta get that image out of your head. Cherubim, or in Hebrew, cherubim, they're way more fascinating. They're described as hybrid creatures, a collage of different animals, and every time they do appear, they look a little bit different.
That's intense.
Yeah, they're supposed to be intimidating. They stand guard at the boundary between heaven and earth. If you see them, you know you're entering the presence of the one who is above all and truly other.
The first time cherubim show up in the stories of the Bible, they're standing outside of the Garden of Eden.
Right, the garden is God's temple residence. And so he places these spiritual bodyguards at the entrance so that the rebel humans can't get back in and ruin everything.
But the biblical story is about how God wants us back in his presence.
Yes, exactly. So this is why he chose the people of Israel and gave them the gift of a symbolic miniature Eden called the tabernacle, and then later the Jerusalem temple. In both of these spaces, cherubim were painted and engraved all over, reminding the priests that they are working in God's presence.
Now, if a priest went into the Holy of Holies, he would see there a golden box called the Ark of the Covenant, and on it were two cherubim. What's going on here?
Well, the biblical authors describe the ark as the footstool of God's throne, which the cherubim are carrying. Like we read in Psalm 99, God sits enthroned above the cherubim.
But there was no actual throne above the box.
Right, the Israelites weren't supposed to represent God with any physical image. But when the prophets had visions about this space, they saw Yahweh sitting on his throne.
Okay, so cherubim guard the sacred space, carry God's throne, but why do they look like animal mashups?
Well, they're symbolic representations of all the creatures of the earth, because they all belong to God. This is why in Isaiah's vision, all of the creatures are singing, everything that fills the earth is God's glory.
Like a choir.
Yeah, through the cherubim, all creation offers praise to its maker.
Great, that's the cherubim. Now let's talk about angels. I'm way more familiar with them, human-like figures with feathery wings.
No, wait, stop. Angels in the Bible don't have wings.
What? No wings?
No angel wings. In fact, angels are often mistaken for people because they look like us, just a bit more impressive.
But the cherubim have wings.
Yeah, and the angels are different because they have a different purpose.
Okay, which is?
Well, humans can't just march into God's realm, so God will reach out to us, and he often does so through these spiritual ambassadors.
So angels are like spiritual messengers.
Yeah, in fact, that's what the word angel means, a messenger.
Right, this happens a lot in the Bible, like the angel who tells Mary she's pregnant with Jesus.
Yeah, and then the other main role of angels is to perform missions on God's behalf.
Sometimes they rescue people from danger, like when Peter is released from prison. And there's some really cool angels, like Michael, Gabriel.
Yeah, the name Gabriel means God is my power, and Michael means who is like God. But also notice, these names point to God, not to the angels. Like humans, the angels are images of God's presence and power.
But still, how cool would it be to meet an angel?
Yeah, and maybe you will, and maybe you already have. But no one in the Bible is ever encouraged to go looking for angels, and when angels do show up, people are usually puzzled or freaked out.
So, angels are really awesome, but they play a supporting role in the Bible.
Yes, because God's ultimate purpose is to bring humans back into his presence in a reunited heaven and earth. And in the meantime, he uses angels to guide and to serve his people. His people.
Alright, so what's this video about? Angels and cherubim. Now, when they want to use imagery to show, like, hey, you're entering into God's space, what will be usually the image?
The cherubim and the angel.
The cherubim, right. And when Yahweh wants to do something, there are times where Yahweh does it himself, but there's also times when he sends messengers, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, we think of Stairway to Heaven. Since they don't, you know, we read, because we just read Joseph's Stairway to Heaven vision. Since angels don't have wings, it's like you have the Joseph, like the ramp, the stairway where they're going up and down. This is a pretty crazy dream if you think about it. All right, so we got 15 minutes.
buddy.
Howdy.
How's it going?
I look ridiculous, and I don't have a single new tune in my head. What a woeful journey I've taken. Darling, I apologize for putting you through such an ordeal. It was all for the sake of art. And art is priceless. I can see that this simply isn't working, and I believe I know why. Oh, not nearly enough. Bugsnax. Though it pains me to return without a new single, I shall face the music and greet my adoring fans. Aloha, darling.
Alright guys, I'll be back on probably sometime tonight, but with a different game, and love you guys and catch you then.